Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, short-form video strategy across platforms, a CMO playbook. Most brands are already running short-form video on TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So why do you keep saying most of them are wasting money?
Because they're doing the same thing on all three. They shoot one clip, slap it on every platform, and call it a strategy. That's not a strategy, that's a copy-paste job with extra steps.
What's wrong with copy-paste? Isn't the whole point that these platforms are basically the same? Vertical video, thumb scrolling?
The format is the same. The audience intent isn't. TikTok is where people go to discover things they didn't know they wanted. YouTube Shorts is a hallway that leads to longer videos. People arrive halfway toward a purchase or a deep dive. Reels sits in the middle, propped up by Instagram's shopping and its older, wealthier user base. Same video won't do three different jobs well.
Give me the ground floor. If I'm a CMO who's never thought about this properly, where do I start?
You start by picking one platform to win, not three to survive. I call it the anchor platform. You pour your best creative energy into the one where your buyer actually lives. For a beauty brand launching in 2026, that's almost certainly TikTok. It's still the discovery engine. For a B2B software company, YouTube, no contest.
That feels risky. My board wants presence everywhere. Telling them we're focusing on one sounds like an excuse for laziness.
The opposite. Being everywhere at half strength is the lazy option because it requires no decisions. Focus requires you to actually know your customer. When Duolingo blew up, they didn't spread thin. They went deep on TikTok, learned the grammar of that platform, then exported the winners elsewhere. The green owl was fluent in TikTok before it said a word on Reels.
So the anchor platform is step one. What's step two? Do the other platforms just get the leftovers?
Not leftovers. Adaptations. Step 2 is what I call sequencing. You prove the concept on your anchor, find the 3 or 4 videos that actually landed, then recut them for the second platform's logic. On YouTube Shorts, you add a stronger hook in the first 2 seconds and a clear pointer to a longer video, because Shorts is a feeder. On Reels, you lean into the aesthetic and the shopping tags. Same idea, different clothes.
Doesn't that get expensive fast? 3 content operations instead of 1?
It's cheaper than the alternative. And here's the math. Sprout Social, and yes, they sell social software, so grade it accordingly, reported that repurposed but adapted content gets roughly double the engagement of straight cross posts. You're not tripling your budget. You're shooting once and editing 3 ways. Editing is cheap. Bad reach is expensive.
How do I keep it coherent, though? If every platform gets its own voice, don't I end up with 3 brands that don't recognize each other at a party?
That's the real trap, and it's why you fix the constants before you vary anything. Lock your brand system, colors, the way you talk, your on-screen logo treatment, your 2 or 3 recurring formats. Those never move. What moves is pacing, hook style, and call to action. Think of it like a band playing the same song acoustic, electric, and orchestral. Same melody, different room.
You mentioned recurring formats. Why do those matter so much?
Because a format is a promise the viewer can recognize. When Ryanair does its snarky talking plane bit, you know it's them in half a second, on any platform. That recognition is what carries brand coherence across 3 different content operations. Without a repeatable format, you're just making one-off videos and praying.
If I'm running this next quarter, what's the single first move?
Pick your anchor platform this week, the one where your actual buyer discovers things, and commit 90 days of your best creative to it before you adapt anything anywhere else. Don't build the second operation until the first one is winning. Prove it, then spread it. Everything else is decoration on a house with no foundation.
Anchor first, spread second. That I can take to the board. Done. Want to know where you actually stand? Take the CMO self-assessment at mba-training.com.